Welcome to a brand new episode of Igraasp. We have all observed the result of climate change around us in the form of untimely rains to melting glaciers, forest fires to extinction of wildlife. It is imperative to be aware of changes around us, to be able to make a difference, to be able to make an impact. It's time to begin with the news capsule.
The G20 summit took place this weekend in the capital city of Delhi, and leaders from around the world came to India and experienced our hospitality. And the summit definitely didn't disappoint. Everything from the food to the exhibits were thoughtfully curated for our international visitors. A menu of nearly 500 items was arranged, including several fusion cuisines from around the globe, and a special set of millet-based meals in honor of the International Year of Millets 2023. An AI-generated avatar of a woman in a traditional Indian outfit also welcomed each delegate, while a waste to art park was opened for public viewing ahead of the summit. The park showcased 22 sculptures of national animals and birds made completely from scrap and waste material. The weekend was definitely a great way to celebrate the theme of One Earth, One Family, One Future.
As a way to celebrate Teachers' Day, earlier this week, Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacted with the winners of the prestigious national awards to teachers in his office.
Did you know that Teachers' Day is celebrated across the country in memory of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, who was India's second president?
These national awards are another thoughtful way to celebrate and honor the contribution of all our hardworking teachers in the country. For this award, this year, 45 teachers from across the country were selected through a rigorous process and were also greeted by President Murmu. Did you remember to wish and thank your teachers?
Last week, India launched its first solar mission called Aditya L1, eyeing history again after the success of Chandrayaan-3. Did you know that this is the first ever space-based observatory to study the sun? It is called L1 because it has to be deployed at the L1 point, which lies between the sun and Earth. From this point, it can view the sun without any eclipse and will be able to study solar atmosphere and space weather. The spacecraft will travel 1.5 million kilometers over the next 125 days to reach this point. And we wish it all the best for this incredible journey.
After splashing down safely off the coast of Florida earlier this week, NASA's SpaceX crew are back on the Earth after completing a 6-month-long mission at the International Space Station. The international crew of 4 astronauts spent over 186 days in orbit and logged nearly 79 million miles during their mission. SpaceX has now launched over 61 missions in 2023, with 4 months still to go in the year. Among the crew for this mission was UAE astronaut Sultan Al Nayadi, who is now the first Arab astronaut to go on an extended mission in space. The team carried out hundreds of scientific experiments, and we cannot wait to hear more about what they have learned.
Last week, Indian origin Tharman Shanmugaratnam was elected President of Singapore after securing victory in the city-state's first contested vote for the position in more than a decade. Did you know that Tharman was also Singapore's former Deputy Prime Minister? Prime Minister Modi congratulated Tharman for his victory and spoke of strengthening the India-Singapore strategic partnership. Tharman's father is from Tamil Nadu, while his mother is Chinese, and this diverse upbringing has allowed him to speak fluently in 4 languages: English, Tamil, Malay, and Mandarin. Isn't that quite inspiring, Igraspers?
Last week, 17-year-old Divya Deshmukh continued the series of incredible victories in Indian chess by winning the Tata Steel Chess India's Women Rapid event after defeating India's #1 Koneru Humpy. The current women's world champion, Zhu Wenjun from China, was also participating in the tournament. What makes this story even more inspiring is that Divya was the last-minute addition to the tournament. and only because another player dropped out. She started out as the lowest rated player in the star-studded competition and emerged victorious. We salute her for this achievement.
Last week, India scripted history by defeating Pakistan 2-0 in a shootout to win the Men's Hockey Fives Asia Cup after ordinary time ended with an equal score of 4-4. Previously in the tournament, India had faced Pakistan before, with Pakistan emerging victorious with a score of 5-4. But this time, India kept their cool and played a possession-based game that allowed them to come out on top. With this win, the team has booked their place in the FIH Men's Hockey Fives World Cup 2024, and we can't wait to see them in action again.
Have you ever imagined being friends with a crocodile? Even though it seems like a scary fantasy, a recent study discovered something quite amazing about the Indian marsh crocodiles. These green giants that stay in Maharashtra's Savitri River can't seem to resist the charm of marigold flowers. Yes, you heard it right. Two biologists found that these crocodiles are attracted to marigolds and can often be seen basking, floating, and sleeping next to these beautiful flowers. These scary reptiles clearly have a very soft and friendly side too. So next time you want to become friends with a crocodile, don't forget to carry some marigold flowers with you.
Can you imagine playing the iconic Frédéric Chopin by ear at the age of 8? Neither can we, but a child prodigy known as Lydian Nedaswaram was doing exactly that and so much more. He started playing the mridangam and drums by the age of 4 itself, but it was when he was 8 and could easily play Mozart that his father realized that he was a gifted child. By the time he was 10, Lydian had cleared grade 8 in piano at Trinity School of Music. He is now turning 18 soon and is a protege of A.R. Rahman and has been described as the music ambassador of India by the maestro. Lydian says that he wants to contribute to world peace through his music. Isn't that inspiring, Igraspers?
Landmark of the week: Easter Island, Chile. Originally known as Rapa Nui, the name Easter Island was given by a Dutch explorer who discovered it on Easter Sunday in 1722. The island was made into a national park in 1935 and is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, making it the first Pacific island registered as such. There are more than 600 huge statues, called moai, spread over the island, each carved out of a single soft stone by the Rapa Nui people. Researchers believe that the mysterious moai statues represent the spirit of the Rapa Nui ancestors and are said to look over the people to protect them.
The word of the week is bailiwick, which means a person's area of expertise of knowledge. Please consult a bailiwick for this matter. Clearly, it requires an expert's opinion.
It's time to learn some idioms and proverbs.
The proverb of the week is, all that glitters is not gold. Something that looks valuable may turn out to be worthless. Susan wanted to buy an expensive-looking second-hand car, but when it turned out to be high maintenance, she realized that all that glitters is not gold. The riddle of the week is, turn us on our backs and open up our stomachs. You will be the wisest of men, though at start a lummox. What are we? We are books.
Dear Igraspers, this week we will curl you up in Mr. Lemoncello's library. Meet Kyle Keeley, who is obsessed with the well-known game maker Mr. Lemoncello. Even though Kyle misses the deadline to enter an essay designed by Mr. Lemoncello, he ends up winning and is locked up in the town library along with other kids. Here, he must pick clues and unravel the mystery along with his friends to escape the library, a game he and his friends had never imagined. Will they manage to escape the library, or will they stay there forever? Read the book and send your thoughts to igraasp.com/iClub.
Did you know that sunset appears blue on planet Mars? While this has been revealed by NASA through colored photographs since 1976, it was first captured in a video shot by the Curiosity Mars rover in 2015.
Quiz time! The Martian atmosphere is dominated by large dust particles that scatter the light, causing it to look blue. What is this effect called? Send your answers to contact us at igraasp.com along with your full name, school name, and a photograph. Answer to the last week's quiz. Only 1% of water available on Earth is available for human consumption. This certificate of appreciation is presented to Jasmira Arora of Tagore International School for successfully participating in the weekly quiz on India's leading news capsule for tweens, Igraasp.
Greta Thunberg has made a huge impact by raising her voice against climate change. She started as an ordinary teenager with a passion, but she worked towards making a change. And I believe we can all do that as well. Let's pledge towards bettering our environment to make the world a better place to live in. See you again next week. Bye bye.